Hey, and welcome to another Chicago Beer Pass beer review. We're drinking some collaboration beer.
Nothing like a good beer collab, man.
Yeah. This was a gift from Mr. Shy Beer Guy himself.
Shy_beer_guy. Yeah. You know, because there's a Chicago beer guy.
Right.
And then there's a...
You can go straight from the can.
Right on. And then there's a Shy Beer Guy.
Right.
And then there's Shy_beer guy.
Right.
Who we had on the show, Brady Potts.
Right. 2 episodes, or whoever, we had him, then we had Afro Beer Chick, and then we ran solo.
I like the guests. We roll hard with the guests. Mm-hmm. That's us, though. I think we sprint.
Yeah.
We guest centric for like 6 weeks, and then...
It's kind of like you go out for like a couple weeks straight, and you're like, I just gotta chill at home this weekend.
Yeah.
So, but that's life. This is beer, and so this is a collaboration between Pipeworks and Hop Butcher.
Two of the hop centric, the most hop centric crews around. Mm-hmm. Right. I remember a Beer Temple Pipeworks episode where he's like, "Yeah, man. Whatever beer you make, do this, do that, and then be sure to hop the fuck out of it."
Okay. So this one's it's a oatmeal in double IPA, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Oat India Pale Ale.
Oat. So
it's kind of like their take on the haze, right? Because there's different ways. You can lactose it. You can throw oats in it, right?
Because there's the oat shaker from Alarmist.
Yeah.
And we got 2 cans of this. We drank one at Dark Lord Day.
Good call, by the way.
So we had
bringing that to Dark Lord Day.
We had a couple cans. We had this and the juice, and we were drinking this. And so here we are now. And this beer smells great.
Getting that out the way.
We were just drinking the short fuse hop cycle, which says it's a hazy double, but
it ain't hazy the way
Hop
Butcher and Pipeworks consider it hazy.
Right. It's not hazy as you would expect hazy to be these days. This has that, although it's not, like we said, not lactose, but it has that same aroma, that very, it's in your face kind of hop, but like kind of bitter, grassy. It tickles the back of your throat.
Yeah, it's pleasant and soft. Mm-hmm. Yeah, almost
Yeah, it smells great. You get a nice fluffy head, and that is, you can't see through this beer, so it is super very hazy. And
so Citra, Chinook, and cryo-Ekuanot hops in this joint. Yeah, and a really nice panel of both logos. It looks like.
Right, and the Citra and Chinook, you don't see a lot of that hop used. Like it was like the classic hop for so long. So you do get a little bit of that classic IPA taste, and very soft.
That is fantastic, man. It's like I just get like papaya, and like
papaya.
Like
it's smoothie-esque.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me a little bit of like, when you get the key lime pie, that piece in the back that's got the whipped cream on it with the graham cracker crust, right? With the creamy middle. It reminds me of that a little bit. Man, that's nice. Okay. That's pleasant, especially coming up after the hazy double.
Right, and this is 7.5. We were drinking that hazy double at 8.5. This tastes boozier even. It has that, you think papaya, but it has that like pina colada kind of like booze to it, where it's like, ooh, I gotta watch myself, because you're in the sun, you drink a few too many of these, you're waking up with a burn.
I don't feel that way at all, Brad. This beer is giving me all the good vibrations, man.
I just feel like this beer is one that gets me in trouble.
Yeah.
Just like a pina colada would. Like, ooh, this tastes too good.
It's very pleasant.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's something you don't have to think about. You dive right in. It's got the soft mouth feel. It's got it's got all the juicy notes, where it's like low bitterness.
Right.
High in fucking hop deliciousness. Yeah.
have you picked up a Pipeworks beer alone in a while?
During the day, I'm not too far from Benny's Grand.
Okay.
And they're quick to have like NVU, Blood of the Unicorn, and Lizard King in the cooler.
Okay.
And then they're notorious for keeping a bunch of shit out the cooler. So of the stuff in the cooler, I'm going NVU or, my secret weapon is Lizard King.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have picked. I haven't picked up any Pipeworks stuff in a long time. Nothing against them. It's just they're almost just a staple at this point of Chicago. So I don't get after them like I get after Half Acre, which is also like the staple.
4-pack tall boys. Yeah.
I get after Half Acre more than I do Pipeworks, and maybe there's a line of people that would do one or the other. I don't know, but Half Acre's kind of like my go-to versus Pipeworks.
Yeah, I think because I'm by that store, NVU's my go-to. Yeah, but that's proximity to your point. Yeah.
Okay.
I do it because I'm right there, and those are the beers that I know that I'm gonna. Those are beers that I can believe in every time I go. Like I don't have to fuck around, and then it's already cold. So I feel like that store is kind of doing the lifting for me.
Okay,
But
and then Hop Butcher, I tend to only have that when we drink it here on the podcast or on these beer reviews. I just almost never think about it or pick it up.
those are one of the crews where, like, if you don't get to Benny's within the first couple
maybe
days,
that's why.
it's over. Or any
gone.
store, it's gone. Yeah. I did love the Blaze Orange. There was a milkshake version, and then there was just the straight up no adjunct version.
Yeah.
Actually, I like quite a bit of stuff that those boys make. They're brewing out of Darien,
Okay.
Miskatonic.
Okay.
Sorry, they're brewing out of Miskatonic. Probably one of the greatest pivots we've seen in a minute, because like they were the South Loop Brewing Company.
Oh, that was that? Wow.
And then here's the pivot, and now they're Hop Butcher to the world, and the designs got wackier, and the focus got dialed in, and and now they won that round robin March Madness tournament from. Then this was just like the people's choice, like,
Right.
competition from our friends at the Hop Review. Hop Butcher for the world is kind of like got these huge Chicago ties because of the Carl Sandburg fucking poem. I dig those guys. I dig those guys a lot.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got to wonder if maybe someone like Beta Brow could have benefited from a slight pivot or even just a total like branding revamp. Like,
It's a difficult thing to pull off.
like
right?
can you make your beers cool? Right.
Right.
That's-
I mean, like, because what we had, like you bring in Two Brothers stuff all the time, right?
Yeah.
And then one of the Two Brothers things had like a shark theme on it, right? And
Yeah.
you're kind of looking at them like, well, what the fuck you
Yeah,
guys
Two
doing?
Brothers beers, they're not cool. They're like, they're your old. You talk about staples. They're like my old style. Like, yeah, this is just the beer. If I lived in Warrenville or lived in the west suburbs, I would just pick up Two Brothers stuff and just hang out by the pool.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. That's what I'd
Yeah.
roll.
Yeah. And it's difficult. It's difficult to shake whatever it is you came into the game being.
So, yeah.
Unless you're fucking South Loop Brew Company.
Right, but that was a name change.
Yeah.
Like-
And, ideology changed too. I don't know if because I think they were coming out the gate. I got to go. Now we'll bring this up on the show. Because, like, I think I went to, like, a launch for them. And there was nothing like the stuff they're doing now. Like, all these experimental hops, all this milkshake stuff. Like, that stuff was not in their portfolio. It was, like, old school, like, brown ale hef IPA. Like, it was, like, it was very old school.
Yeah. But this is.
But yeah, these two crews, there is a ton of like delicious hop essence in this fucking beer.
Yeah.
And it just, everything else gets out of the way and it's enjoyable and like very satisfying.
Right. Having this beer is like if, more and I don't even know.
And Corridor.
And Corridor got together and was like, hey, we're going to have a beer.
I mean, yeah, it's like, huh? They did what? Like,
did
we didn't
what?
even know until Brady Potts brought it on the show. So cheers to Brady Potts, man.
Yeah.
The shy beer guy.
It was great. I I don't know how you get these cans. I don't know if you can get these cans.
I didn't know they existed until like 3 weeks ago.
So, if you can get your hands on this, definitely check it out. It's super tasty, and now I've had it twice and like enjoyed it both times.
Yeah, and I think Pipeworks is on the verge of opening like a tap room in Logan Square to complement their gigantic Hermosa facility.
Okay.
Where you can go in and taste all the things, but you can't buy anything on premise there.
Do we know where that Logan Square one's going to be?
The Logan Square one's going to be right around the corner from the original El Patron. So this is like Diversity in Cali, right at the expressway. So you walk south a few blocks on Cali, south of Diversity, before you hit the square. So it's in between, 2600 North, which I believe is Logan. Mm-hmm. Between Logan and Diversity on Cali.
Okay.
There's like this nondescript building like that's ready for Pipeworks to go in there and handle business.
And then Salmoth opening up across from Middlebrow. Logan Square, Avondale area.
Dude.
Malt Row, better watch out. All right, that does it for this beer. I don't know if we talked about this beer enough. We talked about everything else.
We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah. But yeah, check out full episodes of Chicago Beer Pass at chicagobeerpass.com, or you're watching the YouTube video, so hit that subscribe button, and we'll be back soon. Take care.
Cheers.